At the dawn of Rome's rise, a silent military machine began to emerge from dust, iron, and absolute discipline. Roman discipline was not forged through courage alone, but through relentless repetition that transformed ordinary men into soldiers. Every recruit was shaped to serve the collective, where unity mattered more than individual identity. Roman armor was never a symbol of luxury, but a practical tool engineered to survive the chaos of war. With shields locked together, ordinary men became a living wall. The true strength of the legion was not found in a single warrior, but in the perfect synchronization of hundreds. Marching was as important as fighting, for the endurance built on the road often decided the outcome of battle. Under the command of centurions, every order transformed human chaos into organized power. From training onward, legionaries learned that hesitation could mean death before the enemy even struck. On the battlefield, Rome revolutionized warfare by turning disorder into military precision. The legion constantly adapted, reorganizing its ranks to respond to any threat it faced. Every soldier carried not only weapons, but a portion of the legion's survival. Wherever they marched, the Romans built temporary cities with remarkable precision and efficiency. Through military engineering, an army could rest in safety and move again with unmatched speed. Daily routines reinforced discipline, turning order into an instinct that could not be broken. The legion understood that survival depended more on organization than on individual bravery. Heavy and durable, Roman equipment was built to endure years of constant campaigning. Every advance of the legion followed careful calculations, like a vast living machine in motion. Rome's greatest secret was its ability to transform ordinary men into the gears of an almost perfect system. Its greatest strength was invisible, the ability to maintain formation under immense pressure. Even in the presence of the enemy, silence filled the ranks, broken only by essential commands. For Roman commanders, every battle was a sequence of calculated decisions and strategic choices. Rome sought to control the rhythm of battle until the enemy finally collapsed. No iron armor weighed as heavily as the discipline demanded of a Roman legionary.
Again, 10 more.
As they conquered new territories, the Romans built roads that extended their reach and influence. Every new road became a direct extension of Rome's growing military power. Roman logistics were just as critical to victory as the weapons carried into battle. By carrying its own infrastructure, the legion could operate far from any city or support network. And so, the legion became far more than an army. It became one of the most powerful forces in human history. Every conquered territory was swiftly reorganized, bringing Roman order where uncertainty once ruled. Even far from the heart of the empire, the discipline of the legion never weakened. No matter the terrain, Roman soldiers adapted quickly, preserving order while overcoming every obstacle. War for Rome was more than combat. It was a continuous exercise in engineering and adaptation. Rivers and mountains slowed the march, but never stopped the advance of the legion. A vast logistical network kept Roman armies supplied, connected, and effective across great distances. With discipline reinforced through repetition, training, and collective purpose, the legion created structure, transforming any landscape into organized order. That ability to reshape the world around them became one of Rome's greatest strengths. In battle, the legion displayed a precision so refined it seemed almost mechanical. Every movement was practiced repeatedly, eliminating wasted effort and maximizing battlefield efficiency. Enemies rarely faced individual soldiers. They faced an entire system, advancing with purpose. Even under immense pressure, discipline held the formation together when chaos threatened to prevail. The Roman advance was methodical and deliberate, yet history proved it was nearly impossible to stop. Victory changed nothing. Discipline remained absolute, and order was restored without hesitation. Rain, wind, and hardship mattered little, because Roman organization never depended on perfect conditions. Every challenge strengthened the bonds within the legion, making it even more resilient. Before a battle even began, Roman engineering was already shaping the conditions for victory. Rome transformed warfare into a controlled and predictable system.
They come at midday.
The reputation of the legion often arrived first, spreading fear long before soldiers appeared. Its psychological impact could be as devastating as the force of its weapons. The steady advance of Roman formations created a sense of inevitability on every battlefield. Centurions ensured cohesion never failed, guiding their men through every challenge and uncertainty. The legion relied less on numbers and more on the strength of its organization. Roman commanders understood that controlling terrain was often the first step toward victory. Long before the enemy arrived, engineers were already preparing the battlefield to Rome's advantage. The legion moved as a single living organism, each part supporting the whole without weakness. Even when exhaustion weighed heavily upon them, Roman soldiers maintained their rhythm and discipline. And through unwavering discipline, Rome secured its supremacy and left an enduring mark on history. At the height of its power, the Roman legion evolved into an even more disciplined and efficient military structure. Standardization allowed Rome to reproduce the same effectiveness across every frontier of its vast empire. Long before machines existed, the legion functioned like a perfectly engineered human system. Every soldier was trained to serve as a replaceable part within something far greater than himself. In Roman warfare, discipline left little room for improvisation. War was not viewed as chaos, but as a continuous process of control and organization. Logistics, discipline, and repetition sustained the relentless advance of Roman military power. The resilience of the legion came from its ability to preserve order under any pressure. Every battle strengthened the shared identity that united thousands of soldiers into a single force. the legion ultimately became the most recognizable symbol of organized power in the ancient world. By its final great campaigns, Rome had perfected a military machine operating at full maturity. Its dominance rested upon an invisible network of roads, camps, discipline, and infrastructure. Whether crossing deserts, forests, rivers, or mountains, years of daily repetition forged a military force that was extraordinarily difficult to break. Rome's enemies faced more than soldiers. They faced a complete and integrated system of war. The empire's military efficiency was built upon generations of accumulated discipline and experience. Veterans passed their knowledge to new recruits, preserving standards without sacrificing rigor. Roman warfare evolved into a science, carefully applied to movement, coordination, and control. The legion did not dominate through speed, but through unwavering consistency over time. In the end, Rome transformed discipline itself into a force capable of reshaping the world. At its peak, the legion had become more than an army. It was an armed civil institution. Exceptional organization allowed Rome to expand continuously without losing internal stability. Every conquest reinforced the military system, making the empire stronger with each new victory. Discipline became deeply embedded within the culture of the army, passed from one generation to the next. Spread across vast territories, the legion operated like a single living organism. An extensive logistical network ensured that no region of the empire remained isolated. Even during long and exhausting campaigns, the legion maintained its cohesion and effectiveness. Roman resilience was not accidental. It was built through daily repetition and disciplined routine. No other force of the ancient world could match the level of organization achieved by the legion. And ultimately, Rome conquered not through violence alone, but through structure, discipline, and relentless organization.